Hello, it's your boy AJ Ordilis, and I will be teaching you how to be a ninja. Not like Ryan Higa, but how to really be a ninja. I'll just get down real quickly. So my first exercise involves getting on top of this tree right here. So I don't know, I just got down, I'll go back up. This is an exercise ninjas did for better grappling strength. Some stuff they used it for were hanging in trees, immobile for hours until they could kill the target, grappling like in wrestling, and yeah, just mainly grappling. Ninjas did this the whole day. All they did was hang there. It's really intense. I can't even hold on for more than a minute because my hands start to wear out. They can just like hang there next to their buddy and say, "Hey, what's up?" Nothing, just hanging. This exercise is punching sand. They just did this to make their knuckles strong. They had to, when they were kids, this is the only thing they did. At first, their knuckles would bleed, like Caleb, the one really taking this, and then I will get used to it, like mine. It won't bleed anymore. It makes your knuckles really tough, so you'll get used to punching things when fighting. Now, there's a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this. Usually, when you're punching the hole, you should keep on punching the same hole over and over again. You don't punch in different areas. See, look. Like this. See? I'm punching the same hole. Usually people tend to punch different holes, so they're punching soft parts of the sand. Sometimes they even want to pile up a big pile of sand so they can punch it so it doesn't hurt. That won't do you any good. You're not gaining anything in making your sand a soft spot to hit.
That's not it.
This is Caleb's knuckles. They're bleeding because his fist isn't used to it. So this is how I punch sand. From the hip, you go down, punch. I usually do 50 per hand. And as you can see, my knuckles got used to it. There are 4 levels of training for a ninja. These are the 4 levels. 1 must know, 1 must dare, 1 must be strong, and 1 must keep silent. For 1 must be strong, it doesn't refer to this type of strength. It's more of the inner strength that doesn't fade away with the age. This strength you will never lose if you get older. It's the strength of the mind. For 1 must know. It doesn't refer to someone's IQ or intelligence. It refers to how someone learns. Just the ability to learn. Like, 1 must know. Not IQ. What is a nunchuck? It's like, how do you use the nunchuck? You're learning how to use it. That's how you know. You don't learn, like, I don't know, what's the square root of pi? So yeah, 1 must know.
1.72?
No, wait, no. Well, you know what I mean. Well, 1 must know. That means not IQ. It's all about your ability to learn. 1 must dare. This isn't that little kid stuff, truth or dare. No, this is real. Dare. Dare actually means in Ninjitsu to be able to defeat your opponent without touching it. It sounds crazy, but it's true. There's an example I will show you later. It's like this Babushu. You do a wave of the hand and you can kill someone. I don't know how they do that. I'm not that mastered yet, but 1 must dare. Killing someone without touching them. Yeah. Yep. 1 must dare. 1 must keep silent. That does not mean holding unnecessary information and not telling it to other people, but it means not having the need to comment on random things like Tay, McKenzie, who is recording this right now. In algebra class, he mentions random things for no reason. You're supposed to stay quiet and not have the need to comment on things. Those who seldom talk, seldom listen, because it gives you a state of inner peace in the mind, not having to talk. That's what I do sometimes, yeah. I know you're confused because I was just talking about ninjas from Japan, but now I'm dressed up as a Chinese man. But bear with me, I'll explain why, okay? Ninjas, they lived up to be 100 years old. But people today, they only live to be 70. This is because ninjas, they took Chinese philosophy, which is the Chinese map of the body, in order to become older. They took everything into effect. They took everything into mind about the body. Right here, they thought it was the third eye. The heart, right here, is the fire of the heart. It's a fire, it's like a sun. The mouth is the heavenly pool. Your chin, right here, is where your energy gets passed. It circulates down from the head, from the brain, down, back up the body, back up the spine. The whole bottom part below the heart is called the sea of marrow. The whole part above the body is called the sea of blood. The gate that connects the part that connects the skull to the collarbone is the gate of jade. The gate of wind is down here, and so on. Energy keeps on getting transferred back and forth through the body in this upper part, except for the legs. The legs don't count. There's a whole center line in between the body, and then there's one right here. It's supposed to be the chi. The alchemical cauldron, it goes down into the alchemical cauldron. This is down here. So this is where the energy goes. Goes up, down, turns around, keeps it going. And then they took energy from each part. They took energy from each part, so they could be used for missions. These are the Kujikoi, the 9 levels of power. These 9 levels of power are just basically hand signs, like you see in Naruto. Yeah? The first one is strength. So, for strength, you flick someone off. Interlock your fingers. You're flicking someone off with 2 fingers though. Okay? You concentrate on your middle finger that's flicking the person off. You're not really flicking someone off. This is just an example. And you stare at this. You should feel a pulse, and this gives you strength. Now this is direction of energy. You do this if you feel like your body's energy isn't flowing right. Energy within, like what I explained in the Chinese philosophy. It's directing the energy into the right places that it needs in order to make it thrive better. Direction of energy. Healing. This is the hand sign used for when you are in pain. I showed Tay this and he used it at his track meet. He still was in pain, but when he was doing what he needed to do, his hurdles, he felt no pain. What this does is flow the direction of energy to that place that is injured, and it heals it whenever it has to be used. This is the hand sign of premonition. Premonition means you know what's happening in the future. A ninja knows he's in danger, so he does this hand sign. This hand sign isn't about knowing, it isn't to use premonition, but it's to relax you if you know something bad is going to happen. This is the hand sign for knowing the thoughts of others. This means that you can read someone's mind. I don't know why they did put this in. It just means that you can read someone's mind. It's more for clairvoyant people. Mastery of time and space. I know you guys are probably getting bored because there's 9 of these, but just pull through, okay? You take a thumb, like you're doing a thumbs up, put it over, grab it. It's supposed to freeze time somehow. I don't know how. You just will, okay? Yeah, good. This is control. It's for for harmony with nature. This is the hand sign for enlightenment. It is best if you're a teacher, because this is all about if you are true to yourself. It brings trueness and nirvana into your soul. Now I will show you the Qigong. The Qigong are breathing exercises ninjas use to collect Qi energy.
Yeah.
There are 5 elements of Qigong.
Earth, fire, air, water,
And wood. The 5 breathing exercises, like in Airbender and Megaman, because I know I showed that. First is Earth. Your hands are like this. It's down. It goes up. You breathe in. Up. And then out. Down. In. Up. Out. Down. You can mentally repeat in with the good air and out with the bad air as you're doing this. This is water. Your hands go up and down. Up and down. You inhale and exhale, almost like the earth, except you're not doing this. But you're just inhaling and exhaling. This is good for the kidneys because it removes bad blood. It gives it pure blood in your kidneys. This is probably the easiest exercise. This is air. Your hands go like this, down. Close your eyes, mentally image air. Breathe in and out silently through your nose. This stimulates your chi. Fire. Raise your hands out in front of you like this. Breathe in and out as usual again. You should feel the energy going out in through your right arm, exiting out your left. It goes in a circle. This is wood. It looks kind of weird because your hands go out as you exhale, in as you inhale, down like you're rubbing on a pole. Don't judge me. And it goes back up and into a ball like you're holding a Hadoken, energy ball. You should feel tingling in your fingertips. This exercise is to achieve a higher form of spirit. So yeah, in, okay. Hadouken! To summarize, all of these exercises that have to do with the elements, they're not really to control the elements like Avatar. They're really to release, take and draw energy from certain parts of your body. Like the wood exercise is from your gallbladder, your heart is fire, so it's from your heart is fire. So you're drawing energy from your heart if you do fire. Earth is your spleen or stomach. Water is your kidney or bladder, no kidding, because you have the pee. So when you think of water, think of the waterfalls when you have the pee. Makes sense, yeah? And lung is air intestine. Lung is air. The large intestine also. Not surprising either, because it has to do with breathing and air. Now I will explain to you how ninjas fight in battle. They said that 50% of the time, ninjas can evade whatever is coming at them. Whether it be hits or missiles like arrows. But first I'm going to show you a technique that they use. It's similar to Bruce Lee's. First they attack, and let the other guy parry. And they attack again, let him parry again. The guy thinks he knows the pattern that he's attacking in. So then he attacks again and does a full out combo. Now I will show you the Milu Kata. It is the lost track form. This is like a very ancient kata that ninjas did, but it's forgotten about, so I'm going to show it to you now, so pay attention if you want to learn this. So it starts off with a ceremonial bow. This is the bow of eternity. The hand covering the fist represents hidden knowledge. So you bow. After that, the ninja goes into defensive posture. Then next is called Dragon Spread Wings. It's basically like crane stance, except ninjitsu. You can do this or whatever, or this, like Bruce Lee did in his videos. It's used to distract the opponent. While they're focused on their arms, they think you're going to do something. But no, instead, you're going to kick. Use a front snap kick. Magari Kiyage, that's the same in Japanese. You don't just do one snap kick, but you do two. A double snap kick. You jump into the air and kick the head. Now when you're falling, you also do shotogiri. Hand strike. It's the knife blade strike. Like this, your fingers tight. You're falling down, you hit the back of the neck right here. You can really hurt them. But you hit their neck while you're falling down. So it'll look like this. This is the next part of the Milu Kata. First you start off doing entangling arms. It traps the person's arms in place with ears. You push it down out of the way so he's all out of balance. But then you step forward, push him. It's called pushing down the door. And right after that you go down and do a spin tail dragon kick. You hit the back of his legs. But don't just come up. From there, you grab sand, if there is sand, throw it up in his eyes, and then turn around behind him. After that, do sword hand again, except with this down here just in case he hits. Kick to the back of the knee so he can fall down, and then back fist. So all together it will look like. So yeah, you got behind him, so his visibility was all gone because he threw sand in his eyes. And right when he turns around, he's gonna want to hit you. But you find $1 or something, you throw it up in the air, he'll get confused. So that leaves you in the part 3 of the kata. This is the third part of the kata. This is the most violent part there is. So just did the coin toss, tricking him into looking at the object flying up in the air. While he's looking at that, you step forward, do a back step. It's hard to explain. You only know this if you're in martial arts. Back step, or punching. So, because the reason why they do this is because they can turn around and do this one. Normal back fist. After doing that, beat down. This is called the beat down. Uppercut to the chin. So it's right there, right? You can just grab him. Grab him, bring him to your knee, and push your thumbs into his eyes as you're grabbing him. Pull it down, and then he comes back up. He's gonna throw his arms at you, open curtain, and makes his arms go like this, so it's open. And then you go down, monkey still speech. This is the most famous move that you guys know. You block with this one, so he can't hit you, and you grab with your right arm. You're grabbing his testicles. You grab and make your hand into a fist, ripping off his testicles. And then it will bleed, and he will die from excessive bleeding in his testicles. They won't have any more babies. Yeah. So I'll try to do this. Bear with me, I might mess up. So. You ripped off his testicles. You should be done by now. You finish while he's falling to the ground with excessive bleeding from his testicles. You finish by bowing to him like a polite gentleman. Bow. Because he was a fool to challenge you in Doctrine Ninjitsu.